Ripple has made a $6 million investment in Squid, a routing protocol that spans more than 100 blockchains and processes over $6 billion in routed volume. This move is part of a broader strategy to integrate the XRP Ledger into a growing interoperability layer that connects disparate blockchain networks. Squid's protocol is designed to streamline cross-chain transactions by eliminating the need for manual bridging. Instead of users manually transferring assets between chains, they simply define their intent, and Squid handles routing, liquidity sourcing, and settlement automatically. This includes handling transactions across major ecosystems like Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, and the XRP Ledger. Ripple's investment signals a shift in how the XRP Ledger is being positioned, not as a standalone blockchain, but as a settlement and liquidity layer within a multi-chain environment. As interoperability becomes a standard in the industry, protocols that unify fragmented liquidity are gaining traction. Squid's growing enterprise interest and millions of transactions suggest that demand for seamless cross-chain execution is already materializing. Ripple's move is not just a funding round, but a strategic step toward embedding the XRP Ledger into a broader infrastructure. The investment is expected to accelerate Squid's expansion into consumer-facing applications, making cross-chain interactions more accessible and efficient. Squid's intent-based execution model is a key innovation, allowing transactions to be processed automatically through market makers and trusted execution environments. This reduces friction and most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Eliminates the need for users to switch platforms or manually manage bridging steps. For Ripple, the investment reflects a broader vision of the XRP Ledger as a settlement layer in a multi-chain world. As blockchain ecosystems become more interconnected, the ability to move value seamlessly across chains becomes a competitive advantage. Ripple's focus on interoperability aligns with industry trends where value is shifting toward protocols that unify liquidity rather than compete in isolation. The XRP Ledger's role in this framework is evolving from a standalone ledger to a component of a larger infrastructure. The investment in Squid is part of a broader trend of blockchain companies seeking to position themselves at the center of cross-chain activity. With Squid already processing billions in volume and spanning hundreds of chains, the partnership could help Ripple expand the XRP Ledger's footprint. However, the success of this strategy will depend on how well Squid's protocol scales and how widely it is adopted across different blockchain ecosystems. The next signal to watch is whether Squid's integration with the XRP Ledger leads to increased transaction volume and broader adoption of XRPL as a settlement layer. Other key investors in the funding include Dialectic, Borderless, Ceneus Capital, Altos, and Archie Capital, showing broader industry confidence in the vision. Squid's traction is already evident through millions of transactions processed and growing enterprise interest, which indicates real-world demand for the kind of seamless cross-chain execution that Squid provides. The intent-based execution model is particularly valuable because it simplifies the process for end users who no longer have to navigate complex bridging steps or switch platforms to complete a transaction. Instead, they simply state what they want to do, and Squid handles the rest. This not only improves user experience, but also opens up new possibilities for developers and businesses building on multiple chains. For Ripple, this investment is about more than just financial support. It's about embedding the XRP Ledger into a broader infrastructure that is shaping the future of blockchain interoperability. As the industry moves toward a more connected end, most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Unified landscape, the XRP Ledger's role as a settlement and liquidity layer could become increasingly important. The stakes are high, as the ability to move value across chains efficiently is becoming a key differentiator in the blockchain space. If Squid's protocol continues to gain traction and adoption, it could significantly boost the XRP Ledger's relevance and utility in a multi-chain world. But this will require continued innovation, strong partnerships, and the ability to scale effectively across a wide range of blockchain ecosystems. The next few months will be critical in determining whether this strategy pays off and whether the XRP Ledger can solidify its position as a core component of the emerging interoperability layer.